Imagine a wall not of concrete or steel, but one that stretches across oceans. A barrier of influence, control, and power. This isn't just any geopolitical boundary. This is Biden's Iron Curtain, and it's not where you might think. This is the Pacific Wall left behind. The strategic pivot of the United States that has reshaped the global balance of power, especially in Asia. And it could change the future of world politics. Stay tuned, because today we're diving into the hidden implications of this new wall. Why is it critical for the US? And why should it matter to you? The Iron Curtain, reimagined. When you hear Iron Curtain, you probably think of Europe during the Cold War. A physical and ideological divide between East and West. But what if I told you that a new form of an Iron Curtain is being quietly built on the other side of the world? In the Pacific. Biden's Iron Curtain isn't a literal wall. It's a series of strategic military, economic, and diplomatic moves aimed at containing China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific region. It's the US drawing a line in the sand, but this time it's happening across oceans. The Pacific Pivot. The concept of a Pacific Wall is rooted in what's been called the pivot to Asia. Since Biden took office, we've seen the U.S. double down on military presence in the region, setting up bases, increasing alliances, and ensuring that China doesn't gain the upper hand. From the South China Sea to Taiwan, this is a high-stakes game. With China's aggressive expansion, especially in the South China Sea, Biden has made it clear that the U.S. will not back down. The Pentagon has been reinforcing its presence, and alliances like the Quad, comprising the US, Japan, India, and Australia, are being strengthened as a counterweight to China's ambitions. The economic wall. But it's not just about military might. The Pacific Wall also has an economic side. The US is pushing back against China's economic influence in Asia, particularly through its Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, which is China's effort to build infrastructure and create a trade network across the world. Biden's response has been to offer a new economic framework, the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, IPEF. This initiative is designed to strengthen U.S. trade relationships in Asia while minimizing China's economic sway. The goal is to create a more stable and secure trading environment in the region, built on U.S. influence, not China's. The military strategy, building the wall. Now let's talk military strategy. The U.S. has increased its presence in critical spots like the Philippines, Australia, and Japan. This military presence isn't just about defense, it's about control. By positioning forces in key areas, the U.S. is ensuring that it can rapidly respond to any conflict in the region, particularly one that involves Taiwan or the South China Sea. Not only that, but the U.S. has been strengthening its military alliances with countries like the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam, countries that are strategically positioned to control access to vital shipping lanes. The message here is clear: the Pacific is an American lake, and China is being boxed in. The global impact. Why you should care. So what does all of this mean for you? On the surface, it might seem like a distant geopolitical conflict, but the implications of Biden's Iron Curtain are global. From rising global tensions to supply chain disruptions, the Pacific Wall affects everyone. If conflict were to erupt in the South China Sea or over Taiwan, the ripple effects could disrupt global trade, energy supplies, and even spark a new Cold War-like scenario. And that affects all of us, from the prices we pay at the store to the stability of international markets. China's growing power isn't just a political issue, it's an economic one. If the US and China continue to clash in the Pacific, it could set the stage for a new global financial landscape. And with both countries holding powerful economic levers, the outcome is uncertain. The future of the Pacific Wall. So where does all of this leave us? Biden's Iron Curtain is a strategic move, but it's also a dangerous game. The US has built this Pacific Wall to contain China, but what happens when both sides start pushing harder? Is the world heading for a cold Pacific standoff? Or is there a way to break down the wall without resorting to conflict? While the US and its allies are focused on keeping China in check, the question remains: Can diplomacy and economic partnerships hold up the wall without sparking a new war? Or will the tension in the Pacific finally break? One thing is clear. This geopolitical struggle is one to watch closely because it will shape the future of global power for decades to come. The Pacific Wall may not be visible from the outside, but its consequences will be felt worldwide. The actions of today will define the geopolitics of tomorrow. So, what do you think? Is this wall the right move for the US? Or will it backfire in ways we can't foresee? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. The world is changing, and you need to stay informed.